Hello, back in the Bermuda Tiff 85 hayfield. Got the hay all nicely raked up with the Massey 360 and Faza 10-wheel hay rake. And here I've got the 1135 Massey hooked to the Duetz Allis 2.3 GP, I believe it was, hay baler. This was a chamber baler that used rollers to roll the bale of hay into the round shape. Massey Ferguson 1135. I believe it's 80s model, if I'm correct in that. It has 100 horsepower, somewhere around 135 PTO horsepower. In its earlier years on our farm here, the Massey 1135 only did disking activities typically. My uncle would use it to disc up some of the fields, and then when I acquired the tractor, then it went to continue on with some disking activities, as well as once I started baling hay, it did bale some hay. So it has some light duties these days, as I use mainly the M7040 Kubota for a lot of my activities here on the farm, but it still does some disking and pulls the litter spreader, spreading the litter and that type of thing. So very good tractor, very strong tractor, very powerful tractor. I've used it for a lot of things over the years that I've had it. So it's been a good tractor. Has some thermostat issues with it occasionally. Got a new radiator on it, but still having some issues with the thermostats, even though they are fairly new as well. So otherwise, good tractor. 3-point hitch don't work on it. One of the cylinders has been gone ever since my uncle acquired the tractor many years ago. I actually have a couple of used cylinders to put on it. Just can't get the pins out of the cylinders that are holding them, the cylinders on, the pockets that are holding the cylinders on, can't get the pins out. So it'll take some heating and some driving to get those out, and just that never messed with it, because really don't have a 3-point implement to even be able to use on the tractor. So no real big issues with having the working 3-point hitch on it. So, but just something I don't need. So, but it is a good tractor. Does some good stuff for me. So the Duetz baler, I believe I'm the third owner, maybe the fourth owner, not sure. The previous owner that I bought it for was an older gentleman that I went to church with. He had quit doing hay, and so I was able to acquire it from him. And the guy that had it before him, I actually knew as well, and so I was able to get that gentleman to come out and help me out with the baler and teach me some things about it, and to look over it and tell me some stuff to do and those types of things. So, and if you can sort of tell it here, I've stopped on the tractor, or getting ready to stop. I'm gonna have to manually tie, or make the baler manually tie the bale of hay. In the first season I had the baler, it would tie a bale of hay automatically. This baler don't have a bale monitor or anything. It just had a box that had a couple of levers on it. And I did think it had maybe a bell on it, but bell never did work. I didn't have it wired up. The only thing that I would have hooked up would be the hydraulic, and that was just to work the levers on the tailgate of the baler. So you always just had to watch the little needle, as you might call it, or rod, for bale density and how much of a bale was made. So, but at first it would tie a bale on its own, but then I think the second seasons, and then after that, I had to learn how to manually make it tie the bale itself. Work the wheels and trip the mechanism on it, and this, that, and the other. And I'd have to cut the PTO on and off to make it go, and a lot of different things I'd have to do to get it to work. And I'd even have to cut the string manually. The knives wouldn't move to where it would cut the string, so I would have to even cut the twine myself. So towards the end of the time of me having the baler, I actually had some help on the farm baling. So, young gentleman, I would put him to driving the tractor. When it came time to wrap the bale up, then he would stop the PTO, and I would do the work the mechanisms and that type of thing. He'd get the PTO back going, and when he got to the point of stop, he knew where to stop and all that stuff, and then cut the bale and dump the bale and that type of thing. So, and that's what I've just done here out in the corner of the field there. So, but it was a good baler. Made a beautiful bale of hay. I would have compared it to put it in competition if I had to with any other balers around in our area, because it did make a very nice bale, very tight bale, especially with this hay. This hay here makes a very tight bale of hay because it being so stemmy and tall. It makes a very tight bale of hay. So, and this baler would do a good job of baling up that hay. So, just had to get off and manually tie it. So, and then like I said, once you got used to it and knew what to do with it, it wasn't that big of a deal. It just added on some time to your baling. You just had to have plenty of time to be able to get your hay baling done whenever you need to do it, and to be able to beat the weather and the other factors that may play into it. So, tractor and baler's fixing to come in the screen here and give you a fairly close-up view of it. Again, was not really even in doing YouTube. This video's taken probably almost 5 years ago at this point. So I just put the camera up on the same pole I had it on the when I was raking the hay, same post, corner post in the old cow pastures, and left it there and let it run. So I just shorten these videos down some where they wouldn't be too long. You just be looking there at the field and not be able to hardly see the tractors or any work that's being done. So, again, the tractor and the baler's coming in the screen now. Said 1135's in pretty good shape. Got some new back tires on it. Front tires could use replacing. Back tires are fairly new on it. So, again, that Duetz baler, chamber baler there. And it was twine. I think you could get some maybe net wrap on some of those versions of balers, but I'm not totally sure on that. So there's a few videos out on those balers. I watched one in particular that was a fairly good up close video watching it tie, and that helped me out with learning the baler some and the aspects of when it tied and those types of things. But I said it did a pretty good job. Both the tractor and the baler working together did a pretty good job for my earlier haying operation. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Have some more videos coming up soon. Again, just getting into YouTube, posting up some videos, just learning how to do some of these things here. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Share the videos with somebody you think might like them, and be coming on with some of more of the demo videos next, cutting this portion of this hay with the case 115A, as well as doing some tethering with that case 115A. So I'll be going over some of the likes and dislikes of that tractor here in the next couple of videos. So hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching, and God bless.